It is the largest public works project ever in the region, bigger than Heinz Field, PNC Park, and Pittsburgh International Airport combined. The overhaul of Pittsburgh's and Allegheny County's water and sewer systems is estimated at between $2 and $3 billion. But local leaders want to put the brakes on it. They told the federal government the plan is too gray and they want to make it green, something that would take another year and a half. KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan has the exclusive details.
Every time it rains, our antiquated sewers get overburdened and dump raw sewage into our rivers and streams. The city and 83 municipal sewer authorities are under federal orders to fix that to the tune of between $2 and $3 billion. But in an 11th hour appeal, Mayor Peduto is telling the feds not so fast.
Meetings as late as last week at the White House.
In this letter to the president and the Environmental Protection Agency obtained by KDKA, the mayor and county executive Rich Fitzgerald are asking for an additional year and a half to revamp the plan, which they reject as being too gray, meaning too much concrete and steel. They prefer green solutions like this water retention trench constructed recently in Shenley Park, which traps the water and slowly absorbs it into the ground, stemming the rampant runoff that overloads our combined storm and sanitary sewers.
Instead of building a funnel, you build a sponge. You decide how much of the water can be retained, and then you determine how much gray you have to build. It saves taxpayers millions, tens of millions of dollars to do it that way.
The most hotly contested feature of the current plan would be the construction of massive and lengthy tunnels like these, which can be 100 feet in diameter and stretch miles long. On rainy days, those tunnels would fill with stormwater and sewage and be held there until the weather changes and the Alcosan treatment plant can handle the waste. Then the effluent will be pumped down to the plant. The mayor hates the idea.
You're talking about building some of the largest septic tanks in the world. I mean, you're basically building septic tanks the size of the Fort Pitt Tunnel.
We're standing at Nagley Run Boulevard and Washington Boulevard.
Stormwater has resulted in flooding and tragedy on Washington Boulevard, where a mother, her 2 children, and another woman drowned in August 2011. But the organization Clean Rivers is proposing expanding this simple rain garden to become a rain swale to trap an estimated 1 million gallons of water every year. Other cities like Washington, D.C. have replaced those storage tunnels with similar projects, and Peduto wants to make green solutions like it the bedrock of a new plan going forward.
We are already behind Philadelphia, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Washington, D.C., that all have understood that if you limit the amount of water going into the system, it costs a lot less to build the system.
And while the EPA is still weighing the request, it appears the agency will smile favorably on the extension. In a statement sent to KDKA, the EPA's David Sternberg wrote, quote, "Over the last year, EPA has been in discussions with Alcosan about additional time to implement the necessary program that could provide a lower-cost solution than the currently proposed plan. This approach has been discussed with customer municipalities in addition to Alcosan, and I would characterize those discussions as making good progress." Peduto argues that in addition to being environmentally friendly, the green plan will save money. The bad news is, either way, your water and sewer bill will likely double or triple over the next 10 years, and those savings may amount to little more than a drop in the bucket. On the North Shore, Andy Sheehan, KDKA TV News.